All right, last example today. We've been working law of sines, and especially this ambiguous case can be a little tricky. So far we've seen an example with two solutions, an example with no solution. It didn't work at all. So if you had to guess, probably thinking this is going to have one, and you would be correct. Let's look why. And I'll show you the math behind it as well, but look at this triangle I drew. 36 has 8 opposite. Angle B, which we're going to solve for first, whatever it is, has a 5 opposite. Well, is there any way this angle could be bigger than 36? No, right? Because this side would have to be bigger than this one. So that's something you can look for. So let's go ahead and set it up and figure this out. So sine of B, like we've done before, so sine of B over 5 is going to equal sine of 36 over 8. Of course, I'm using this relationship. I just flipped it because I'm solving for the angle. So B, right, if I rearrange, I'd multiply my 5 up. Then I'm going to do the arc sine. Here's these inverse trig functions coming into play. So I've got 5 sine 36 over 8. Let me bring my calculator up and go ahead and plug that in, okay? So 5 sine 36 divided by 8 gives us some number, and I'm going to do the second sine, so the arc sine of that, and we get about 21.6 degrees. Again, let's just go one decimal place. I think that's pretty reasonable unless they give us some guidelines. So angle B is about 21.6 degrees. Okay, now from there, can you see it's going to be pretty straightforward to go solve this thing? Let me go ahead and just illustrate though. So if I wanted to check that, what if I did 180 minus that angle? That would be the supplement. Because sine of 158, sine of 21, going to give you the exact same thing. Okay, 21.5, 158.4, okay, 12.6.4. Going to give you the same thing. Well, would 158 work in this triangle? No. Because 158 plus 36 is too big, right? That's more than 180. So mathematically, that's how we could check ourselves pretty quick as well. So there is only one to this one, so let's go ahead and clean it up. So 180 minus 36, we know there's a 36 in there, minus 21.6, that's going to give us angle C, and it is 122.4. Again, my drawing doesn't look like that, so that's okay. Just sketch a triangle and then trust your labels. We want to label things accurately. And now we just need to find side C, right? So let's go ahead and set that up. Let me get my calculator out of the way. And so, side C over the sine of 122.4 equals 8 over the sine of 36. Again, I'm using this. Use my A ratio that they gave me. So I'd multiply this up. And so let me bring my calculator back. I hope you're feeling pretty comfortable about this by now. We've done a bunch of these. 8 sine 122.4 divide sine 36. And I get about 11.5. Again, I'm just going to round one decimal place here, okay? So about 11.5. They didn't give me any units on my triangle, so I don't need to worry about units. If they did, we'd want to make sure we include those. Okay, there we go. Those are the ambiguous cases, SSA. Trust the math. Things will work out for you. Now I'm going to have you go look at some examples.